Alright, it's your boy Jam. I'm here with Koty Angeloff. You just got
First place at the Atlanta Regionals.
alright. And you played?
I played a 60 card deck without dinosaurs. I played more of a 60 card toolbox deck with like zombies, plants, and a small Lightsworn engine.
Alright, let's see what you got for the monsters.
Okay, so for the monsters, I played 7 hand traps, 2 Ash, 2 Ogre, and 3 Droll. I think Droll's better right now as a hand trap opposed to Ash and Ogre because it just shuts off Pendulum and Draco for their entire turn, so they don't really get to play. Like, they don't have a chance to play, more say. And I don't really like opening multiple hand traps except of Droll because it's broken. And Ash, you can send off a Unizombie to get whenever you want with Amaterasu. And Ogre, if you mill it, it's a hand trap on the field as well.
So your ratios perform then?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Okay.
Next, 3 Snow.
Of course.
I don't want to talk about this. This card should be at Wonder Band. Next, 2 Raiden. These are the only Lightsworns I played because I don't think Wolf is very good. If you open it, it does nothing. If you mill it, it's just kind of like win more. It can be like really good, but I don't know if I don't think it's worth like playing it to have the risk of breaking because I don't play Solar Recharge or anything either. And this is like the best like normal summon of the deck. Well, not of the deck, but like best like Lightsworn to search off charge. Next, the Plant Engine, 3 Lone Fire, 3 Scorpio, and 1 Cobra. There's not much to say about this.
Yeah, there's really not.
Like, if you open this, you win pretty much. And if they don't ask you, you definitely win if they don't ask you. For the Zombie Engine, I played 3 Solitaire, 2 Uni, 3 Mizuki, 1 Spirit Master, and 1 Gozuki. So I've seen a lot of lists not play Gozuki, but Gozuki is actually just insane. It's a free monster whenever you have that and Mizuki engraved because it replaces the Mizuki that you specialed it with. And it's another Earth that you can make Curious with. And the Graveyard effect to banish a zombie to special summon a zombie from your hand comes up sometimes. Not much, but like, it's honestly one of the better cards in the deck, in my opinion, because it just replaces itself.
Yeah.
And I see people going down to like 2 Solitaire and 2 Unizombie, but me and 1 Unizombie, but I don't know. Like, you want to open Solitaire.
So did Gozuki perform today?
Oh yeah, Gozuki's been insane.
Okay.
Like, every version of the deck that I played, like, has Gozuki in it. I think it's just insane. Next, Giant Rex. I want to play 2 of this, honestly. Like, this card's just insane with Snow. It's just a free rank for every single turn, or it can just block monsters. 1,000 Blades for the plants. 1 Photon Thresher. I want cards that I can go second with, and with Photon Thresher being an inherent summon, I can make Black Rose or Bagooska and force my spells through against like Pendulum Magician and things like that.
Yeah.
And I don't have to waste my normal summon. Next, I played Clowns. 1 Damage Juggler, 1 Trick Clown, 2 Hat Tricker. One Hat Trigger isn't enough, 3 is just too much, 2 is just fine, honestly. And then next, 2 Garnet.
2?
Yeah, 2 Garnet. I'm playing a Brilliant Fusion deck, so if I don't resolve Brilliant Fusion, I'm going to lose most likely. And if I draw it, then I lose. So I only drew both of them once.
Okay.
And
so did it save you any?
Yeah, they come up a lot because like you discard a Garnet with the plant, and then they don't negate the Brilliant Fusion because they think you only play 1, and they think you just messed up, and you're like, nah, I play 2. I only drew 2 once, and I just left armed them away. That's all the monsters I play. I think it's 38 monsters.
All right. What for spells?
I play 22 spells, no traps, 3 Desires. People are cutting this card from 60 card decks. I don't understand why. Like, this card says draw 2. Why would you not play Pot of Greed in your deck? Next, 3 Charge. Mills 3.
Yeah.
3 good.
Obviously.
3 Gold Star. This card's really good when you go second because it can force out negates such as like Vortex, Norito. And if they don't negate it, you force out the negate with a Spirit Master instead. because they never really expect it. And if you banish giant, like they always think you're banishing giant Rex when you don't need to. Next, three card that
obviously
should be banned in my opinion. This card is like the heart and soul of the deck, honestly. Next, 3 left arm, grass. This is why you play 60 cards. Yeah. You just play 60 cards for that. Next to 1-0's Foolish.
Yeah.
Rhoda for Photon Thrasher, Raiden. Soul Charge, Reborn. And I made 2 Chalice.
2 Chalice? Did that pay off or?
It didn't really do anything, honestly. Honestly, I think it should just be Call the Grave. There's a lot of 60 card decks here.
Okay. So you didn't really draw it or didn't really resolve it much?
I drew it once or twice, and it was very subpar both times. Yeah, that was the main deck.
Alright.
I guess I was deck decks.
Alright.
Tukamungus, because it, not Gamma Steel, because it's the Earth, you can add it back with Missing Radiant. And that comes up sometimes. It's just Outright Masterpiece, honestly. You don't side this against Pendulum, you don't need it. Next, to Fossil Dino. I honestly just love this card. If against Invoked, if they're not playing Chalice or Dark Hole or Raigeki, they can't out this. They just can't out this card. Next, 3 Lancia. This was 4 Invoked. I didn't have any playtesting with it before today. I just wanted to try to test with it for Memphis, see how it is. And I didn't play against any Invoked, so I don't really know how good it was. But I played against an Invoked Infernoid, and I didn't draw it. So, yeah. 3 Twin for Draco, back row decks.
Yeah.
3D Barrier for Pendulum. This card ends their turn. Not much more to say about that. And I side deck Beals and Dweller. I didn't have the room in the extra deck for these, and I don't really care for Dweller against Draco because all my entire board floats that I end with, so I don't care if they get rid of it because I have Omegas coming back, I have Snows and a full graveyard, so I don't really care for that. This is really just for Burning Abyss, really. And Beals, this is why I side for Draco because they can't really out this, honestly. And you can make it with Unizombie very, very easy.
Alright, and extra?
For the extra, Seraph Knight for Brilliant Fusion. Misses for the plant. Curious. This card is insane. Like, I'm actually just speechless about this card. Like, this card should never have been printed. It sends any card in your deck to the graveyard, and then you mill 3. And when it goes to the graveyard from your opponent's card, you add any card, like, to your hand. So if they ogre this, it literally just says, search any card from your deck and add it to your hand. Like, it's dumb. Sorry, Yugioh. I played this over Borlo because it fixes dead hands, and this can still get over Masterpiece by summoning Omegas to the zones that have points too. Next, Invoker for the plants. Minerva, Tornado, Baguska. Okay, so Baguska, a lot of people do not play this, but I find myself in situations where I need to overlay like 2 lights into an earth to make Curious, and it came up like 10 times today, and like it came up a lot in Utah as well at the YCS when I went. Like Baguska should be in everyone's extract that plays 60 card. Next, the Utopia package, like nothing to say about that. Amaterasu, this is how you recycle your hand traps that you banish from Snow, or ashes that you send off a Unizombie. So that's really good. Black Rose, MVP card. Michael, this card's really good. It's just instant spot removal and 2 Omega.
2 Omega. And how are your matchups? Like, what did you play against? What was your biggest problem?
Biggest problem, losing the die roll to FTKs. Honestly, I played against 3 FTK decks today, 2 Pendulum, 1 Infernity that actually I played in the last round.
Infernity?
Yeah, Infernity. He's my friend Demonte.
Yeah, he FTK'd me.
Yeah, he's honestly one of the greatest like deck builders that I have ever had like the pleasure of beating in this game. He's very, very good at deck building.
That's very wholesome.
Yeah, he's a really good guy. I played 360 card decks, Dracos, and yeah, honestly, that's about it, really.
All right, you got any shout-outs?
Shout-outs, Team Dank Deals, Imperium Duelist. Shout-outs to everyone I came with, Jay, Devin, Elam, Ian for driving. Shout-outs to Patrick James for telling me to play Lancia. And shout out to Josiah. He actually just let me borrow everything that I played with today. He's a really good guy for that. Thank you so much.
All right, man.
All right. See you.
See ya.